and I'm just a beginner to JavaScript. So that was the even bigger part. I feel really happy today. Somebody tested my new, I'm a new JavaScript developer, and somebody tested my code and it was working for them. So that's even more exciting for me.
But first test case failed. I generated an empty page without any error.
Really?
Yeah,
Tell me the tweet ID. I need to debug it.
that was a 7 day older. We'll talk about that more.
See, I told you we need to handle those scenarios.
Yes, yes. But it was a really good experience. Yeah, Tolga, you go ahead.
There's a GitHub repository for Calibre, but I don't know if the code is available for free. But it's written in Python, I think. Yeah, and a bit C++, C, JavaScript also.
Yeah, Tolga, you want to share your screen or you want to show your Kindle first?
No,
You can show your Kindle first.
yeah, it's easier. Yeah. Can you see me? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Here's the generated output of the PDF.
This is from
Hope it's
Twitter to
readable.
Twindle.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. I can read today. But we have to figure it out the 7 days issues. But still, I'll find out the thread which is 7 days earlier. Then I'll read it in the night. Yeah.
So guys, is there anyone to send a tweet ID to convert it to PDF? I'm waiting.
I'll give my ID. Let's start with Twindle. I just created a small post.
Oh, and someone sent in the meeting the link of the Calibre npm module. I think we could use that. Thanks, Puru.
Hey, use this ID.
Yeah, okay.
There is only 2 posts, but let's see how it is working. Then we can come up with some other post.
Okay, so I'm in the Twindle's CLI.
You close the PDF first.
No,
The
dot.
Twindle thread, the PDF which is open, right? Please close it. Yeah.
So we need the tweet ID flag and paste the tweet ID and output name of the file. And the default format is PDF, so let's run it. Okay, we have our PDF here.
So it is extremely fast.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
We can see the here.
This is magical.
Yeah, and you send also one. I'm trying it.
Kenny, what do you think? All your effort from beginning.
Yes, this is the result. Just like Puru has said, it is when it seems like magic. That is when we know that we've done a good job.
Puru, the one that you sent isn't working. Is it older than 7 days? His mic is closed.
Puru, you're
Yeah.
on mute.
You all of you guys, please try to give some Twitter thread. It is very easy to give Twitter thread, right? Anything you can give, like, let him try.
Yeah, I think we can all try on our local also.
Just give a couple of them.
Anyone?
Give couple of them so we can see like some of the issues we can discuss, like how to do error handling and So if it is like a 7 day older Tolga or Mira, we should not generate the PDF. We should tell that error saying that it is 7 day older for now.
Sounds good. Well, if the tweets variable is empty, I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't generate the PDF technically.
Yeah, that's fine. That whatever may be. wherever we need to fix it, we have to fix it. That is fine. That is all good. Tolga, you there?
Yeah, I closed the page.
Why?
It was an accident. I was trying to drop the PDF that I created in the chat, and it just opened the PDF in the page instead of dropping it.
Yeah, share your screen. We are unable to share.
Yeah, okay, I'm sharing it.
And it is nice to see you in video. Just to have some face around it is very good to know who
Yeah.
is working
Okay.
on what.
Can you see it? Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Let's try
think
the last.
Praveen given, Satyaki given, and guys, give don't feel shy to give some more Twitter threads. It is taking fraction of minute. Let's see that how it looks like. Couple of example.
I think. Yeah, that works also. Oh, it's a long thread.
Wow. So how many tweets were there in this one? I wonder
I
how
don't
many.
know.
Because
It's
the
long to
default
count.
was 10 and I fixed it to get 100, maximum of 100 tweets right now. I haven't
Oh.
still solved the pagination issue. Somebody had raised it. Like we need to use next token to get further tweets, but I haven't done that yet. So I just increased the limit to 100. So right now we can get 100 tweets in a single API call.
Okay, I think that's not a big problem because the threads are not bigger than 100
Exactly.
tweets.
So I thought this was worth it rather than focusing on the pages
Yeah.
issue.
Let's try one another.
Actually, the other day I was just checking like something to read, like couple of days back. They are all premium feature, and there is no solution open source. It is really great achievement, guys. People are charging money to have this same functionality.
So Puru has found an edge case. So I think we can work on that more.
Yeah. Whichever the case, you raise a bug or issue. So or more than that, you fix yourself.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, whichever the issue you found, right? Just fix yourself and raise a pull request, and I'll merge it. You find the issue, fix it, and get job done.
So
I will.
just a question. How do we go from the PDF to the Kindle?
We send it via email.
Okay.
Like I can also show it. This is the program that I use.
Yes, the screen is not visible.
Oh, okay, sorry. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a program called Caliber, and you adjust your SMTP settings to it, and you can send it via PDF to your Kindle, like here. But the email that who is sending to the Kindle is need to be whitelisted in the Amazon account.
Okay, got it. Good job, people.
Yeah, today morning I was frustrated, Kenny.
I can see the change from morning to evening, Praful.
Yeah.
Your voice.
Yes. Because I was literally frustrated, but the way
Yes.
we have done, I'm really excited. So Akshay led to the party. Hi, Akshay.
Yeah, hi, Praful. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Tolga, one more time demo. I think the project is completed. You can go back to home.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's also record the video of the demo.
Yes.
That we
I
can
am
show it.
recording just for Akshay's sake. Can you share one more time? At least for the PDF or
Yeah.
Kindle.
Of course.
Yeah, sorry everyone for joining late. I'm really
So,
sorry.
Shall I show the Kindle or the PDFs?
Just so the running the program again.
Yeah, okay. So let's get a tweet ID and
But showing in the Kindle is awesome.
yeah, okay, I'll show it too.
No, I'm not taking it to link out now. But
Okay, and also the emojis are not shown in the Kindle. We could manually delete the emojis that it won't disturb the reader.
okay, yeah. I think once it is working right, we'll have lots of issues.
Yeah, like here you can see the blank Unicode characters.
We have to write some parsing.
Yeah, but I don't think it will be hard, and there probably are packages for it.
Okay, great effort, Tolga. If you want to hang around, or you want to, you said like you'll be busy, right?
Yeah, I need to go in a few minutes.
No issue. Take your time.
Okay.
Tolga, have you pushed the changes? Like, have you raised a PR for the changes that you've done to the code?
Yeah, it's already been merged. You can see in Twindle
Awesome.
repository.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And thanks, Mira, for the Twitter API integration.
Yeah, Mira. Now you go ahead. I don't have anything to say today.
Well, like you said, we need to start working on the error scenarios. So if there are connectivity issues, or if there is an authorization, like if they have something in the token and it's not the correct token, I mean, we need to come up, like you guys just live tested my code, so there needs to be more testing done.
Yeah.
And we need to figure out the edge cases.
And I can publish into the group, like Twitter directly. So all public, all you want to test everybody.
I'll let them test it. I mean, the only issue I found from the beginning with regard to the Twitter API was the 7 days restriction, and there doesn't seem to be any way around it right now just using the API. We could still scrape, build a web scraper, but I'm not too keen on it, and I don't know how to do it using Python.
That Tolga has some thoughts. Tolga, do you want to talk about like Puppeteer web scraping? Is it easy? Vijay or Tolga?
Yeah. Previously, I've parsed a dictionary translator website. Actually, it's not that hard, but it depends on the website. But maybe Twitter made it hard for us to parse it. We need to try.
Twitter has intentionally made it harder. So as far as I know, it's not very easy, and they keep changing the structure all the time. So
it won't be harder than like YouTube DL. Like, see, there are lots of controversy. YouTube DL, they're trying to download the YouTube videos and taking it offline. This is just a test.
Okay.
If they'll change, we'll also change our program.
Yeah, we need to keep track of that.
Yeah.
Also, we need to look at scenarios where there are attached tweets, reference tweets. Like if that starting tweet has another reference tweet, I'm fetching all that data back, but we have to think of ways of rendering that in the PDF file.
No, those are not needed. We'll go with the simple scenario. Now there are important tasks. For example, like 7 days restriction, you have to figure it out to, but it is fine now. Then the PDF rendering part, right? Like that, it should be A5 format, and it should be more readable, because it is now a little bit work needs to be done, because it is A4 format now. I think we have to make it A5 or A6, and that some new line character alignment, it is also missing. I think that API or whoever is doing, can you open one PDF, my PDF profile one, Tolka?
Just a minute. Oh, I'm presenting. Okay. I didn't know that. This one?
Yeah. See, if you see that after Twindle progress, right, I have put new line character. Then the landing page is displayed. But here it is coming into one line. So that is one important fix. Then it will make all readable. The space needs to be preserved, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I will work on that. And like the page transitions are not also very good.
Yeah.
If like this, like if this paragraph were a little bit longer, it would be cut in from the middle. But I think that's not a big problem for Kindle, because like changing the fonts also doesn't affect Kindle. But
Yes,
for the
yes.
ones who are just reading from the normal PDF from the phones, tablets, that could be a big problem.
Yeah. That should be fine at this stage. That's a good point. So we have to make it more readable now. Like we have to add design with like the intro page with some kind of looking into that picture, and little bit more description about the thread. The next page onwards the content, and and that also images, also few thread may contain images link. Then we have to think about how we can put it in PDF. That would be next target.
Yeah, okay. So I gotta go.
Yeah, Tolga.
Thanks
Thank
for
you very
all.
much for that.
Thank you,
Have a nice
Tolga.
meeting. Nice day.
Take
Bye.
care.
Bye, Tolga. Bye. So, Profil, just one quick point before like opening it to the public. I mean, or publishing it. Maybe we could iron out all these low hanging fruits, including, I mean, those things obviously that people might you know come up and create an issue for. So whatever we know, maybe we can target, so that we would get more of edge cases that others might identify over the time. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm just kidding actually. So we'll play around with a little bit. So I encourage everyone to give it a try. So now I was trying to approach you, right, Kenny, since last 2 days. I had a discussion with Sarath and Vijay also.
Okay.
Like a couple of points. From now onwards, right, because that engagement, the code contribution also bit slow down since, but not today, but it was except today. Today it was like bumper coding.
Yeah.
Because Tolga joined, and Mira also had a discussion, and Saurav also did very good thing. So I talked to almost all the people who are contributing code today and created video and uploaded it. But going forward, right, we'll try to create a little bit pause to training, because the training has a little bit issue I'm facing. Because first of all, the participant, I'm not saying lots of interest level from participation. Because if you keep on asking about, we'll teach, but I don't see anybody want to learn. They're happy to learn from you. I'm not trying to discourage that we should not create video. Whenever we get chance, right? I still encourage to create videos, other thing. But our priority should be slightly evolve and adapt, because we can't go and ask for like hand holding, because if somebody want to be helped, then only we can help. Team are like helping people are enough, but there is nobody is approaching for help. So it is like I'm thinking, feeling bad, like we are keep on asking other people to, will going to help, but nobody is still, I don't know, everybody is happy or whatever may be the problem, but nobody is approaching or taking the benefit out of it. Even though only they'll pay it, they'll then think they'll get the better help. But if it is free, I'm having a doubt that anybody is interested. But we'll come to that later. Maybe once our product is bit working. So my next priority, you can interrupt me, Kenny, or somebody else. like we will focus on the two projects like fast PR and onboarding and documentation merging. We all did good, and we have a good foundation on that. So whoever want to help, they can contribute on that. So we have two projects now, Twindle CLI and Twindle Web. I moved into the root level project. So we'll try to encourage to work on the core product.
Profile, if you're sharing your screen, please. It's not visible.
Yes, sorry. Thank you. Is it visible, Kenny?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, Twindle CLI and Twindle Web I have created under the directly under root Twindle, and we will try to avoid working on the playground anymore. So any code will needs to work in the either Twindle CLI or Twindle Web. And Twindle CLI would be the first priority because that is our core product. That is where, because even though we don't have website, other thing, that is fine. But if you don't do progress in the core product, that excitement level, motivation level will dry down. So we'll try to focus. And now, right, we won't try to, if you can create issues just for yourself, but if you get time, you fix it. It is applicable for everybody. Don't create issues that somebody will be fast use, will be fix it, and other thing, that is not going to work. We'll keep on creating issue. If somebody needs handholding, right, I'm happy to guide them, teach them, train them. But it should be, they also should extend their hand. I can't go into their house and pull out their hand and give them training. It is extremely frustrating for me, getting into that approach. If somebody want to contribute, they don't have the task, they can reach out to me, Kenny, Melissa, somebody who are active. If they don't doing that, it is their problem, Kenny. It is not our problem to keep on finding different ways to do that. You got it, Kenny?
Yeah, totally understand.
Yeah. So now our focus would be right. Depending upon our bandwidth, we can also contribute into the code. For example, I am very much interested into reviewing each other people code and about the code merging process, right? I want to simplify it little bit, couple of things. I don't want to create like code review process. Even though few people are doing code review, that is well and good, but it should not be bottleneck. If somebody code some working code, I'll if I see it, I'll merge it immediately. Let it break, because having dependency and people are contributing the code and going to the Twitter group, Discord, nobody is responding. It is demotivating for them, and it is also frustrating for me to see that approaching like to code review. So I'm not saying that code review is not important, but we are not in stage to promote the best practices code review. If somebody want to have a look, they can do the code review, say approve or disapprove. But because of that, we should not discourage people. So going forward, if any code is working, even though it will going to break it also, then also I'll merge it. If it is break, somebody else will fix it. So coding review is important, but I think this is not the time now for stressing too much. And also, rectifier, ESLint, ES6, and some kind of this kind of glamorous thing, I'm just removed it. Because now the coding working and generating PDF and fixing that core issue is more relevant, more important than to having some kind of guidelines, because making sure everything is working fine. Because first of all, we have to survive. Then it will be important, other important thing. First, if there is an existential crisis, first we have to do whatever we like to do, able to attain this project objective, then we can get some motivation, by ourselves. But today is really inspired, but we have to keep on doing our product so that other people will join and they see the output. So we'll be judged by our output of the product quality, not by how we do programming. If you don't use a sing callback, or you remove space, semicolon, it doesn't matter. It is a black box approach. I need the output to be, produced, hook or crook. And by saying that, initially I was a little bit giving direction that we should be learning project, we should not use library, other thing, but I am a bit lenient on that. Use whatever the mechanism you like, just do it. I just want that output to be produced. then we'll have the definitely scope for improvement, for we can refactor the code, we can introduce all this thing later. So anybody has any confusion on that or any question?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So now let's work on together Twindle CLI. The first priority would be the Twitter and PDF. As you see that today it is working fine. EPUB also somebody want to fix it, but everybody needs to run the code and contribute. There are lots of scope for contribution. If you try to find out the issue, you'll get the issue. You first run it, approach like Mira and Tolga. You have to ask them that unit task, you know. So whoever is interested, they have to approach, like first they have to run it and know how to run it, you know. If they can't run it, they have to ask the question and they can get involved. So we'll try to work on the Twindle CLI, and this landing page also will continue developing. Like Saurav also come up with that. Whoever want to contribute HTML, CSS, let them continue, which is also looking decent. You know, that page is today we created like around 1 hour video, like Saurav walked through. For it would be very helpful for the beginner. He used all the latest standard and the very nicely he created all this header section with commented code. So anybody want to contribute to HTML CSS, please go ahead and do that. Raise a PR. No need for any learning other thing. We'll just try to get something done here. So that's much I want to discuss today. So open for question and discussion a little bit more on that. Hello, Pranav.
Praful said, maybe I'll keep in mind that to make a workable solution first, and then do something later. So yeah, I'll be using some maybe other library to get the things done, like get the right tweet content from that. So maybe if I can get that into HTML, yeah, we can use the same Tolga's code to get that into PDF again.
Yes, Vijay. The important thing first is that we have to find a workable solution. Then, right, our solution will work, because if you give somebody demo, we can't say that it is working in 7 days. And if we have to keep on try our best to come up with some solution. Some solution is better than having no solution, right?
Right.
For a long enough thread, I think the Naval's pinned tweet, the how to get rich tweet, that has like roughly about 40-50 tweets. So if that helps, you can use that for scraping.
Sure. I think it's there in our code. I'll take that. Right now, I took something that has 12. So
But you can
just to
start
test
with a
it.
simple one. 2-3 thread is fine. You'd at least make it work on that 2-3 thread.
No, he said he couldn't find a page where it shows show the thread. That's right. Is that right?
Yes. But for now, I have taken a small one and trying to get that done. Also, if I have a bigger thread, also, I think I'll concentrate on first getting this done, like having this 2 to 3 things that can